Greetings, butterfly family. Today I am doing a missing person reading on 21-year-old Yasmin Travick in Georgia Jonesboro. She was last seen. I think I heard she was last seen September the 2nd. But then right here when I Googled her name, well, it's a flyer. Let me just say that. It's a last seen um, on the 11th of September. Okay, so I'm going to go by what the flyer is saying. I want to play a news video clip real quick, family, so you can get an idea of the background story on Yasmin's story. Before I get started, the family did not ask me to do this reading on Yasmin. I'm doing this as a labor of love. I want to give a shout out to Burden Approve. I am a subscriber. I love what they do as well as a host of others. Okay, there are others that are bringing awareness when it comes to the missing. But anyway, shout out to Burden Approved. That's how I found out about Yasmin case. Anyway, I want to play this real quick, okay, family? Let me read this real quick. Yasmin Travick was reported missing on September 12th. Now, this say September 12th. Her phone isn't working and she's been quiet on social media. Okay? So, anyway, I'm going to play this real quick.
Metro Atlanta woman is missing. Yasmin Travick was last seen on Sunday in Jonesboro. Her mom sitting down with 11 Alive tonight because she feels something just isn't right and she's desperate for some answers.
11 Alive's Cody Alcorn is live in Jonesboro. So, Cody, you spoke with police. What are they telling you about this case?
With the Jonesboro police chief earlier today, he said his investigators are following up on leads. Then, just a couple of hours ago, they put out this missing person poster to their social media. Tonight, as officers follow up on new tips, Yasmin's mom is just praying her daughter is okay. This is the last picture 21-year-old Yasmin Travick posted on social media.
And she's a poster. She loves to take selfies, and her last selfie was Saturday. That was her last selfie.
Yasmin's mom, Latara Oglesby, says besides going quiet on social media,
And you know, a 21-year-old, they're going to keep in contact with their friends.
her daughter's phone isn't working.
And it's going to voicemail. Tried to text, all my messages are green. I can't track her. The friends that she shared her location with, stop sharing with them.
Oglesby says the last time anyone in Yasmin's circle has heard from her was on Sunday afternoon, September 11th.
And pretty much all communication far as family and friends probably ended around 5 o'clock that evening.
The next day, September 12th, Oglesby filed a missing persons report with Jonesboro police. Something no parent should ever be forced to do, and something this mom never imagined.
I do have my worry moments, but when I do text or call, she will call within an hour or two and say, "Hey, Mom, I'm okay." And I have not gotten that call or that text. So a mother's intuition, I don't feel right. Something's wrong.
A worried mother tonight indeed. The main thing is if anyone has seen Yasmin since Sunday night to call the Jonesboro Police Department. She was last seen in a black polo hoodie. She had gold Jordans on, black pants, and was carrying a small black purse.
Yeah, hopefully someone will come forward. Cody, thanks a lot. By the way,
All right, family. So there you have it. I just wanted to give many of you a little background since I happened to come across 11 Alive News video feed about her, okay? And just know something is better than nothing as far as receiving awareness when it comes to a missing person. A lot of these, a lot of the missing, they're not getting any kind of attention. And actually, it's another one I'm going to do after this one. And that young lady, I haven't even seen any kind of news. I saw a news article, but not any, video of media, backing it up. It's just really sad, family. I don't know what's going on. It seemed to be a pandemic of the missing, okay? So many of you, please be safe, watch your surroundings, and always let somebody know where you're going. Okay, don't just step out, you know, and be thinking, oh, I'm going to just step out and leave and not let anybody know anything. Let somebody know something. Okay. So with that being said, I'm getting ready to get started on this reading. Much love to her family members. I'm so sorry about your loved one that's going missing. I pray that Yasmin will turn up. I pray that she will, you know, contact her loved ones, let them know that she's okay. I'm just going to go ahead on right now and meditate to see what I'm picking up on Yasmin. Okay. Whatever you see and hear, remember, it is not facts, it is allegedly, but I am led by the Spirit. Let's get with this reading. And anything that comes out of this reading, family, that her loved one may find offensive, just know that it's not my intention. I'm here to be a voice for the voiceless and just to help and serve. Anything you see and hear, you know, that rubs you the wrong way, just don't receive it. That's all. But take that which you do resonate with and work it in your favor as far as getting those answers that you're so desperately seeking. And much love to you. And much love to my butterflies. Thank you for taking the time to care, to watch. Please take the time to not only watch, but hit that like button. It will help bring awareness to Yasmin Travick story, okay? Thank you. I'm going to start off using, let me see. I have so many, family. Hold on. Let me see what I want to use. I'm going to start off using the Divine Shadow Self Oracle. It would give me an idea of those shadow aspects that was going on with Yasmin or anyone that was around her that could have been operating in those shadow aspects of them that could have been influencing her. It would just help us to get an idea of as far as the events that played out, okay? As far as what could lead up to her disappearance. And shout out to Divine Vision Oracle deck. Now, all I ask, family, while I go along with this reading, moving forward, pay attention to repeated messages, okay? It's very important. Like the Spirit is saying, look at this, okay? So let's get started with this reading. Here on the bottom, we have here, concerning Yasmin, we have destruction. Next, we have brutality. Next, we have insecurities. At the head, we have confusion and jealousy. In the secret place, we have burdens. Someone is carrying burdens. And in the center, we have domineering. Anytime I see this, I think about a control freak. Someone is very controlling. So in the center, we got confusion, domineering, and brutality. Here at the bottom, we have manipulation. It's playing a part. Abandonment issues. Now, usually when this abandonment issues come out, family, it can let me know if it's not like this with everybody, but it can let me know of an individual characteristic that's carrying this abandonment issue. It can let me know that they can be very controlling. Okay, and as you see up here, we saw the word domineering. Okay, right here we have brainwash. At the head, we have internalizing. This is someone who's taking things in. And entanglement is playing a part. This represents a complicated, difficult relationship that can be quite toxic, whether it's just platonic, you know, relationship with your friends, you're in an unhealthy, toxic relationship with your friends, due to maybe some envy, or it can be, due to relationships. It can be a third party finding out somebody's cheating on you. It's whatever this means to Yasmin, okay? So entanglement is playing a part, a complicated, difficult relationship that can be quite toxic. And you see on the bottom, we got jealousy. So what does that tell you? Here in the secret place, we got absent-minded. So for me to see absent-minded, this could let me know that Yasmin, on the day she went missing, she was not focused, okay? Could have been quite distracted. So this is someone who's not focused. And in the middle, we have depression. So obviously she had a lot going on with her. So at the head, we got someone that's internalizing, taking things in, someone that's very depressed, okay, as well as experiencing abandonment issues. If they're not experiencing abandonment issues, someone else outside of them is experiencing abandonment issues that could be also affecting Miss Jasmine, okay, making her feel some type of way, especially if she was dealing with a control freak. Let's continue. Okay. Right here on the bottom, we have the word drug. Okay. Now, if Miss Yasmin was not participating in doing any kind of drugs, drugs is playing a part in this scenario. Okay, whether she was doing drugs or she could have been drugged. Okay, it's either one or the other. I can get this also with somebody smoking weed. Okay. Next, we have conflicted. Next, we have ignorance. And there's something brainwashes on the bottom. So you can imagine somebody that could have been in her head, but due to her ignorance, she was not, listening to someone, or she could have been very foolish for whatever reason, okay, about something or someone. But it also could be due to how she was moving out here as well, okay? Allegedly. At the head, we have defiance. We have passive aggression. And in the second place, we have antisocial. And in the center, we have shame, someone feeling ashamed. Either they are being shamed or they are feeling ashamed. Okay, next at the bottom. Now remember, before this card right here, we had drugs, okay? Okay, and I told you she could have been doing drugs or she could have been drugged. Okay, it's one or the other. But it'll come out. Anyway, the next card is held hostage. So you can say that Yasmin is somewhere that's held against her will, okay? Or she's in an environment she doesn't want to be in and she does not see a way out, all right? But anyway, yes, held hostage is coming out, okay? And she could have been abducted, but we're going to continue. I'm going to let the spirit do the talking. Next, we have arrogance. Right here, next we have denial. This is someone who's in denial, who don't want to accept the truth or see things for what it is. At the head, we have boredom. This is someone who's longing for change. They are very restless. Next, we have aggression. And the secret place, we have ambivalence. Someone who has mixed feelings. In the center, we have drained. Someone that's emotionally tapped out. They are drained. Their energy. At the head, boredom. Someone longing for change. They are feeling restless, feeling energetically drained, and arrogance. All right, next we have coercion. My butterfly know what this mean when they say it. This is someone who's using force and threats, okay? They're trying to get you to do something. Using force or threats, persuading someone to do something. And behind that is held hostage. Next, we have guilt. Next, we have someone who's feeling doubtful. Next, we have the head, someone that's flighty. Someone who easily to get upset. Over here, we have rage. Like someone going from 1 to 10. And we have here in the secret place anxiety. And in the center, we have heartbroken. So far from what I'm looking at, I could be wrong now because the energies can shift, okay? Please know that. But the fact that I'm seeing entanglement, this can let me know about a situations pertaining to relationships, okay? Whether it's, lovers, platonic relationship, or just regular friendship, that's going to the left, okay? But we're going to continue, family. I'm going to let the spirit do the talking. Um, but something definitely jumped off here. Okay, next we have explosive. So this is emotions heating up, okay? Which could really lead to a fight. We have here selflessness, selfishness. I apologize. We have here next aloof, okay? Someone is very distant. At the head, we have callous, someone showing no emotion. Coming off as a cold individual. Because the card behind that is flighty. And over here, we have argumentative. See how you can get an idea of how events playing out? It's kind of like, you know, something just jumped off between Miss Yasmin and somebody. And it wasn't good. Next, we have in the secret place defensive. Somebody coming off defensive. And behind it, you got anxiety. And in the center, we have grief. And the card behind that one was heartbroken. So we're looking at callous, grief, selfishness. Let's go around one more time. Okay, next, someone feeling very awkward. And this can be also due to the environment that she could have been in. She was feeling very awkward, okay? She was probably picking up on something. Next, we have dark. You could say Yasmin was somewhere in the dark. Well, you could say she's somewhere in the dark, or she was dealing with a dark individual. Next, we have rebellious. That's the one that's going against the grain. At the head, we have hostility. Over here, we have distraction. I told you, not only was she not focused, but also she was very distracted also. And next we have in the secret place bitterness. Someone coming off very bitterness. And usually if they're coming off very bitterness, they holding a grudge. And I won't be surprised if the word revenge is not in here. And we have in the center accusations. So there was some accusations um, that was coming out. Okay, somebody was accusing somebody of something. I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't pertaining to cheating, due to me seeing the word entanglement. We'll go around one more time. All right, I'm gonna stop right here. Next, we have withdrawing. This is someone who's backing off from somebody. Okay. Next, we have someone feeling regret. And yes, according to the spirit, sabotage. For us to see this right here, she was caught off guard. Okay. Due to being distracted and not focused, not aware of her environment, her surroundings. At the head, we have someone that's feeling empty. And see, also the word depression came out. So only her mom would know, you know, if they had a close knit relationship, only her mom would know what was going on with her daughter. Was she in a relationship? What was she experiencing? Some type of breakup, or experiencing any kind of issue with her friends, or with anyone. What was having her feeling so depressed? Okay, and then the keyword empty is popping up. That's the one who can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. They're going through something and they feel hopeless. Next, we have fearful. And some people are very private. They keep a lot to themselves. They don't speak on it. In the secret place, we have temptation. And we did see the word drug, okay? For someone being tempted due to temptation in the secret place. And in the middle, we have bully. Every time I say I'm going to stop, hold on. I like to be led by the Spirit. Oh, look, one card has fallen. Let me get it. The next card is addiction. Now, this is allegedly. I'm not saying that Miss Yasmin had some kind of addiction, but there are all kind of addiction. Okay, you got drinking, you got drugs, you got addiction as far as being addicted to attracting the wrong kind of individuals to you, or the wrong groups of people, so-called friends to you. They're not for your highest good. Okay, A workaholic can be an addiction, but anyway, addiction is playing a part in the scenario. We have here complacency. This is one who's unaware of danger around them due to being distracted and not focused. We have here next abuse. Now, allegedly, Miss Yasmin could experience some abuse on a day that she went missing, or she could have been experiencing abuse before she went missing. Just depend on if she was in a unhealthy, toxic relationship. Cause behind that is sabotage. At the head, we have antagonists. And over here, we have trauma. And the card up under that is fearful. Over here in the secret place, we have disrespectful. Okay? So somebody was being very disrespectful. And at the center, we have blindsided. According to the spirit, Miss Yasmin was blindsided, caught off guard. Oh my goodness. So we have here antagonist, blindsided, complacency. That's someone who's unaware of danger. No matter what we see, fam, we're gonna just hope for the best, okay? I'm going to start on another deck real quick. Remember, keep in mind, pay attention to repeated keywords that comes back out. Okay. I'm going to real quick use my Awaken Butterfly Revealing Oracle. Okay, where are you in the present? Divine Spirit, I want you to light some clarity on Yasmin. Will it to a disappearance? Some clarity on disappearance of Yasmin. Whoop! Thank you, Spirit. Now remember, when I told you about repeated messages, the Spirit be on it. Pay attention to repeated messages, to key words. It can give you an idea of what she was dealing with behind the scenes, what was going on with her. The first card is the chocolate color yellow. It represents power and control. This is someone that was being controlled and they want their power back. Okay, so the word power control is playing a big part. Okay. So anyway, power and control is playing a big part. I see this as Miss Yasmin, wanting her power back. Okay, let's continue. Over here we have a dark soul. So remember, we saw that word dark is talking about this. Someone is a dark individual. Okay, that was around her. A dark soul, a psychopath, unemotional. Either she know this individual or she had encountered this individual. Let's continue. The next one is, remember this, emotional blackmail. It came back out. Someone who uses your feelings as a way to control your behavior or persuade seeing things their way. Who is this? At the head, we have in love. romantic feelings, or sexually attracted to them, and they are very important to you. Who is this? Who is Miss Yasmin Singh? I told you. Remember entanglement? Let's continue. Over here we have caution. Stop, think, on the wrong path due to negative thinking and your actions. And remember, we saw the word ignorance. And when I say that, it's nothing against Miss Yasmin. I think about what popped up in my spirit, running your feet to evil. Okay, that's what popped up in my spirit. Okay, someone who run their feet to evil. Not saying that she did, but the word ignorance, when it hits my spirit, that's what I think about. Okay, not listening, and the path that you're on is very destructive. You're not using your intuition. Next, in the secret place, we have you're happy, but someone close to you is not happy for you. They're jealous of you and resentful. Who could that be? Could it be a friend? She, you're happy, but someone is not happy for you. They're jealous of you and envious of you. Interesting. Okay. In the center, we have clueless. I told you, remember some accusations? Clueless, they are being cheated on. But due to the word accusations popping up, I truly believe it came to the light. Okay? That's why something popped out. We saw how the emotions, was heated up. We saw the keyword explosive. That's the one that's going off. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for confirmation. It's so much confirmation in this reading, it ain't even funny. The next one is someone who has good intentions towards you, who see your worth. This would be Miss Jasmine, okay? Remember that word empty? Feeling empty, lack of meaning or purpose in life. And we did see the word depression, okay? So Miss Yasmin could have been experiencing depression as well. Feeling empty, lack of meaning or purpose in life, emotional numbness, feelings of despair, and depression. Next, we have thinking things through. Give them time they need to reflect on the situation to make a decision. At the head, we have again entanglement. A complicated, difficult relationship, affair, or temporary relationship between two people due to complications at the head. Next, we have knowledgeable and intelligent. According to the spirit, Miss Yasmin is knowledgeable and intelligent. But also, what pop up in my spirit, love is blind. They ignore the signs. Next, in the secret place, loves to take all the credit. Somebody do. In the center, we have has mixed feelings. So as you see, it looked like she had a decision to make. She was dealing with a personal dilemma, shall I say, pertaining to relationships. Somebody she was seeing, okay? She could have been dealing with several scenarios, okay? Not only dealing with situation with a significant other that could have been cheating on her, and she could have found out about it, but also it looks like someone that's close to her was jealous and envious of her as well. Okay, that could have been bothering her. Um, so it's a lot that's going on here. It's a lot that's going on. Let's continue. And something else that popped up in my spirit, but I'm not going to say it. I'm going to let the spirit do the talking, okay? I just hope that it's not anything pertaining to betrayal of a friend, if you know what I mean, okay? But anyway. And remember, we saw that word held hostage. You know, family, it doesn't have to be a physical held hostage due to an abduction. It also can be a mental held hostage. It can be a mental thing to where it's in your head. Let me just say that because I had to bring out all scenarios. It can be a mental entrapment in your head to where you're in a situation and you just can't really see your way out. Okay, because especially when your heart is involved, you know what I mean, okay? So it doesn't really mean that she's somewhere held against her will. It can be that, or it can be a mental trap entrapment, shall I say. I think about the word mental conflict, okay? It's just hard for you to let go and move forward when you keep looking back or you stuck in a situation and instead of you moving on, you just find it hard to come out of that situation, okay? Like I said, so it can be a mental thing as well. Next, we have down here the chakra color red represents home, money, and security. So something about home, money, and security. Next, we have here, yes, being truthful. So I think about due to accusations, it looked like some truth was coming out, okay? Out of the accusation, someone was actually speaking up about those things that were hidden. It has. I just said that. I just said it has a mental conflict. Has a mental conflict. Cannot get over someone or something having a breakdown or mental disorder. At the head, someone has a problem solving skills. Um, it came out for a reason. So somebody can be either background could be a construction worker or a Mr. Fixer Upper, probably paints. Um, could work. What you call it? I'm trying to think. But anyway, somebody has a problem solving skills. Okay, background, whether it's construction, handyman, you name it. Next, we have ready to move forward positively in a new relationship, or they got their eye on someone that has caught their full attention. Oh, here in a secret place, trapped in fear, held hostage, taken by force, unable to escape. Now this came back out again now, so it can be a physical, actual physical, taken by force, trapped in fear, or it could be mental. But it did come back out, and she is still presently missing. So we definitely have to look at this as well. What's stand out to me more than anything, taken by force. Okay. In the middle, we have, and remember that word grief, feelings of grief, deep sorrow, misery, and sadness. I'm going to start on another one because I don't want to, let me see something. I'm going around one more time. Let me see. Okay, the next one is the chocolate color orange. It represents creativity, addictions, and sexuality. And that keyword addiction came right back out. But what kind of addiction is playing the part? We saw the word drugs earlier. Next, we have not committed, unfaithful, not ready to commit. Somebody wasn't. It was either Miss Yasmin was not ready to commit, or whomever she was seeing was not ready to commit. But somebody was seeing somebody else. We have here full of distraction, not focus. At the head, we have the need to heal and rest. Over here, we have avoid responsibility. Over here in the secret place, we have withholding important information. So somebody is withholding important information, okay? I feel like what needs to be said is not said in this situation right here. Somebody's not telling everything. And in the center, we have the chocolate color purple. It represents spirituality, the qualities of being concerned with the human soul. So this would let me know that Miss Yasmin could have been very spiritual, okay? Oh, my goodness. Anything else, Spirit, you want us to know concerning the disappearance of Miss Yasmin? Anything else, Spirit wants to know concerning the disappearance of Miss Yasmin? Oop, thank you, Spirit. I just received confirmation what I already said. Thank you, Spirit. Anything you want to know? Oh, my goodness. Hold up. Yep, we know that. Yep. Anything else Spirit wants to know concerning? I'm going to stop right there. It has here ignorance, do not listen. The word ignorance came right back out. And according to your spirit, Miss Yasmin has been overcoming some challenges. And if this is the case, I'm sure her mom knew about those challenges that she was going through, or any of her loved ones that she was close to. And we have here the chakra color like blue represents communication, speaking up, speaking out, and truth telling. And remember, we saw the word accusations. So that's someone that's speaking up, okay? Due to being accused about something, of accusations, secrets coming out. All right, this says truth telling. This is someone who is receiving the truth, okay, about something that was hidden from them, okay. But it looked like to me things just went to the left. All right, let me see. I like to be led by the Spirit when it comes to which cards I should use. I'm going to shuffle 3 times and split the deck. This is one of my homemade crime decks, family. I don't know what this means. It says question grandparents. Maybe a grandparent was on her mind or something. I don't know. Now, one time, let me say this real quick. One time, I forgot which case it was, but I had did a read on somebody, and the word grandparent had popped up, and it didn't make sense to me. You know, it's a reason for everything. But anyway, in that particular case, uh, when this card had popped up, it was just letting me know that the incident went down at the grandparents' location. At their household. The grandparents were deceased, but the person was staying at the grandparent home, and so it was still a big clue. Okay, but anyway, something about questioning grandparents, whatever this means. Okay, um, it could be due to location. I don't know, but it came out something about water. Water represents emotions. I'm not saying she's in water now, okay, but water can represent emotions. Okay, the elements of water. It has here something about stolen passwords. I think her mom said that her daughter phone was not working, I believe. So she can't get through. I think she's leaving messages, but it's not going through. So something about stolen passwords, okay? Now it would have to be somebody that's very, very close to Miss Yasmin for them to get a hold to her password. Just saying. But we're dealing with a individual who is manipulative and we're looking at the keywords, brainwashing and all this mess. Yeah, and a control freak, I wouldn't be surprised. But anyway, something about stolen password. It has here, remember we saw this? Jealous and envy popping up. Maybe somebody's staying, maybe somebody living with their grandparent. Okay, a lot had came out, family. I don't know what to make of it. A lot of time I fact check, and I will. I'm always mindful of what I put out there because family members do not want to see the negative. They want answers, but the way I see it, take all this as a grain of salt. But there's some truth in my reading. Let me just say that I'm just praying your loved one will be found no matter what. I'm just trying to help. But anything that I see that may be offensive, that I feel like the family is not ready to see, I will flip it over. Okay, um, just let me just use my discernment. Okay, so let me see here. Hold on. I will say this: I'm picking up water element big time. Okay, it's all in here. I'm seeing a lot of water element. I will say that, but right here it says was not an accident, drowning, cover up more to the story. I will say this: this is allegedly okay, but I'm starting to see the elements of water popping up big time. But we're gonna hope for the best. Okay. And it doesn't mean she's in water. It can be just water around the area. Has patterns of behavior, abuse in relationships. So this speaks about the spirit is saying that Yasmin has a history of a pattern of being in abusive relationships. Okay, has patterns of behavior, abuse in relationships, and that can just be due to you not valuing yourself and operating in lack of self love. Okay, you can attract the wrong kind of individuals to you. Right here it says someone basement hidden, allegedly. And all of these can be due to different timelines, okay? How things played out. It has here unbalanced, unemotional. Used, abused, taken advantage of. This is allegedly bound, duct tape, can't escape. Crossing boundaries, disrespecting, feelings not respected. Basically, dealing with someone that's crossing boundaries, okay? Selfish choice, being a fool, bad move. A wake up call to get your attention. Maintenance worker has problem solving skills. It looked like, she wasn't in a good place before she disappeared. She was distracted, family, and she just wasn't feeling good about herself. Something about a quick cash offer. This can be due to, for instance, if someone could have taken money from her or could have stolen her jewelry. Something about a quick cash offer. Something about a park. Now, also, the key words can be also a street. You know, if it's not an actual location, it could be a street. Victim is close by the suspect job location in or near the area, less than 10 to 15 miles. Well, five, it says less than 5, 10, or 15 miles. Victim is close by the suspect job location in or near the area. No commitment, no loving, secure relationship, lack attention, lack nurturing. Sports, hunt, whatever that means. I think about this being a co-individual, someone that's, the key word is sports, hunt, someone that's looking for somebody that's alone, shall I say, as a target, to target them, if you know what I mean. A need to balance in the area of emotions and love, not to dwell in the past. A psychopath, incapacity for love, lack remorse or shame, lack emotions, anxiety, fear, joy, and happiness. So if she did have her eye on somebody, let me just say this. This was an individual who was not for her highest good. Let me just say that. Okay. Um, this was a co-individual. It's like they were very numb to their feelings. Okay. Temptation, addictions, and self limited behaviors from what was once natural. So, temptation was playing a part as well. It has here farmland. Um, what stands out to me is somewhere where there's animals, okay? Nature animals. It doesn't have to be an actual farm. The farm can be an actual street. It could be a street that has the word farm in it. Involved with the wrong kind of mate partner, blames your mate for the things that aren't working in your life. It has here the stranger physically attacked and assaulted victim. Okay? Now it can be a stranger that could have, snuck up on her when she was very vulnerable and distracted, not paying attention to her surroundings. Or it could be somebody that she know, okay? Um, I'm gonna share this family. All this is allegedly anyway, okay? But anyway, this right here says this one say something about car accident result of severe injury or death. Okay, allegedly. She probably wasn't in a car accident. I don't know if she drives or not, but if she was in some type of car, somebody else could have been driving. But what stands out to me is severe injury, okay, that could possibly lead to death, but it's allegedly, okay. Also, it has here water accident at the lake. Okay, something about a lake. Okay, but it's still talking about water around. And this one says sewage discharge to a drainage into a open body of water lake, allegedly. Oh boy. I know, family. I never like to see the negative aspect of this. A lot of this can really just be clues, okay? So look at it from that perspective. And the fact that we saw the word stranger, people can put people up to getting rid of you. Please know that. It happens all the time, whether someone is doing someone a favor or they're paying them, okay? So keep all of that in mind. Because that word jealousy is popping up big time. I don't know why anybody would want to hurt her, but be surprised why people do the things that they do. It has here away from area, travel on the go. So whatever her last known location was, okay, this would be it. It says away from her last known her last known location, away from area, travel on the go. If this not Miss Yasmin, okay, this can be the individual of interest. It has here in the closet, don't want to be exposed. Somebody don't. It has here the keyword temptation keeps popping up. It says temptation, urges to, it has here temptation. Someone has urges and desires to steal, kill. They have sexual urges, okay, or urges of hooking up with the wrong people. So temptation is playing the part big time, okay? I feel like I'm not getting too much from this deck right here. Let me start on one more and I'm going to end this reading. We'll start on one more and I'm going to end this reading. Cause it seems like the energy keeps shifting for some reason. That's what I'm picking up. Look. All right, Yasmin, tell your story. We led up to your disappearance. What happened to you, boo? I apologize, family. I'm using my mystery unlock key oracle. It's one of my homemade crime decks. Okay, so I'm switching up decks. Okay, it has here self sabotage. And that's just speaking from one's own action, how they're moving out here, right? Whether you run your feet to evil or you doing things that are not for your highest good, that can also cause your demise, shall I say? Being in the wrong area, shall I say, the wrong environment. It has here friends of another friend's associate. It has here professional organization associate. That don't sound good. What kind of organization? It has here the need to seek closure met up with them. Who is them? If she was seeking closure about somebody, what is it, an ex? Near or across railroad tracks. Railroad tracks. Near or across railroad tracks. Situation, breakup. When you tell them it's over, they don't hear you, get mad, set out to get you back, hurt feelings, wants revenge. Now, was this Miss Jasmine that couldn't get over somebody and she's operating in self destruction, okay, due to dealing with a mental conflict? Or was it somebody that was feeling this way about her? But this is playing the part big time. I'm not judging. I'm just, you know, putting the information out there, okay? Being led by the Spirit. I don't want to join nor be a part of this group. What, this group of friends? Allegedly. It has here okay, something about 3 or 4 males. So we did see the word something about organizations. So I don't know if it's pertaining to some illegal drugs type of activity, drug dealers. I'm just gonna let the spirit do the talking, okay? I hope we're not looking at her being tied to some type of organization due to being in the path of, that's what I'm trying to make. Feeling like a puzzle, got to put the pieces together, okay? Their karma, their past karma coming back on them, the need to take full responsibilities, own up to it, let go and forgive, learn the lesson. A male stranger talking to me, acting weird. male and female. Assembling, meeting up with groups of friends. Assembling, meeting up with group or friends. Running from their troubled past, not looking back, seeking a fresh new start. Living a doubled life, my secret, my business. Allegedly. I'm just sharing information. When a friend breaks your trust, no loyalty in them. Stop talking about me. Keep my name out of your mouth. Acquaintance. Only met but are not close friends. No. When drinking and the truth comes out. All right, family, go around one more time. I'm going to end this reading. Danger, scream, help me. Received a call or text, met up with someone they know. Deception, false timelines and events. And that can be due to how someone could be spinning the narrative as far as, when the last time they saw her, if you know what I mean, okay? Due to their interactions with her. It has here, they forced their way inside, took advantage of me. They are married, allegedly. Somebody is. And a lot of this could be just background information, just due to what was going on, behind the scenes in her life. Okay, it doesn't mean that somebody married did anything to her, allegedly. But it's a lot going on here. Okay, it's a lot going on here. Something about family rivalry, inside drama. Sadness, thinking of loved ones no longer around due to death. That could have been on her mind as well. All right, I'm going to end this reading, family. I'm going to wish the best for Yasmin and her loved ones. I'm praying that you get the answer that you're seeking. And anyway, all of this is allegedly anyway. We have to let things play out. I always sit and come to my reading, let things play out now. It has here, it might be, she, you know what? She might still be alive, family. I got here no foul play. And for me to get this, she might still be with us. Maybe she's somewhere hidden. Okay? She might just be somewhere still hidden due to maybe of her own choice as far as getting herself together mentally, emotionally, or, someone could actually have her hidden against her will. Something about ex-boyfriend could have been on her mind or playing a part. It has here trying to walk away from someone who crosses boundaries. Stay back, don't touch me, leave me alone. Illegal selling drugs or sex. And then everything also depend on the environment she was in. Where she was last seen, was she in an environment to where it's known for, people doing drugs, people selling sex, all that play a part. And especially if you're very distracted, and could possibly be under influence of drugs yourself, I can see how a lot of this could have played a part, especially if she wasn't in a good headspace herself, being depressed and having a lot going on with her. It has here caution, danger, and trouble ahead, wrong path. Not far, staying put inside a home slash resident. And so far, family, things can change. I mean, I'm doing this today, okay? Um, what's the date? This is the what? I believe what's the 15th, I believe. But anyway, I'm doing this today. So far, this is what the spirit is showing. Now, it's saying no foul play. That can be for many, many reasons. Due to self sabotage, also now. The spirit looking at it from the perspective of self sabotage, allegedly that's due to also, one's actions, how they're moving out here, okay? Especially if you're doing things that are not for your highest good, hooking up with the wrong individual that are not for your highest good, that can lead to many, many things. But anyway, it's a good chance she still could be with us, all right? So I'm not going to say yay or nay. I'm not going there. I'm just going to just pray and hope for the best. That if she is alive, that she get herself together, and her family will find her on time. That's the key word, on time, because there are timelines to my readings now. A lot of this stuff probably haven't even played out yet. So I'm just praying the authorities will get to her on time. But for her family to also do some digging and find out, well, continue to question those that her daughter may know, okay? Because there's always more to the story. Um, Now we did see some other things that were kind of, troublesome. 'Cause I was seeing like lake and all of that, but it can be maybe, she could have crossed the path being near a lake. Maybe she met someone at a lake at a park. See what I'm saying? So it doesn't mean that she's in the water and she's deceased. We're gonna just hope for the best. We're gonna hope for the best. And I send much love to her family. And I feel like I've done all that I can do. Let me see something. Hold on. right, I'll stop right here. Holding on to someone or something that needs to be released, present or past. This is allegedly. I don't know if Miss Yasmin. I haven't heard that she had any children, but she could have been expecting, or it could be a past event. Okay, being told or forced to abort unborn child. This could be a past event. It's allegedly anyway. Fighting back, being overpowered by too many, two or three or more. Allegedly. Moving away from the area on the go. And if this is not Miss Jasmine doing, Miss I keep saying Jasmine. This is not Yasmin doing. It can be the individuals that could be holding her captive, shall I say? I'm sorry. They can be on the go. Ticky time bomb, sudden violent behavior. But what stands out to me more than anything was the word coerce. And that's someone is trying to get someone to do something against their will, or, trying to force somebody to do something. Because so far I haven't seen, partnership alliance. Everything is really based on due to the environment she was in, family to play the part. Due to the environment that she was in and the choices, the decisions that she made that were poor decision. She could have been doing some drug use, but it looked like somebody took advantage of her. Okay, because we seeing things about illegal sex and drugs. It has here in a few days you will know less than a week or two. So according to the spirit from today, okay, family, we should know something about Yasmin's case, okay? In a few days, you will know less than a week or two. So this is definitely something to look forward to because when these kind of cards come out my reading, her family gonna know something, okay? Or we all gonna hear something. If we don't hear, her family gonna hear it, okay? Gonna get some news about her. So with that being said, I'm not gonna say that Yasmin's deceased. I'm not gonna say that. I'm going to just hope for the best to pray that she's in a situation she don't want to be in, and I'm just praying that whomever has her will release her and let her go. Do the right thing and give her back to her loved ones. Okay, because I'm definitely picking up on um, her being taken against her will, okay? More than anything, I'm picking up on that, all right, family? But there are timelines to my readings. I just pray that they get to her on time, okay? Before, anything else escalates. So let's keep Yasmin. Let's keep Yasmin in our prayers, okay? Yasmin Travick, Travick. Let's keep her in our prayers and pray that she find her way back home, and that her family would continue to fight the good fight, not only in prayer but continue to look for her and keep asking those questions, okay, until they get answers. So much love to you, family. Thank you for watching. And remember, anybody that may know her, if whatever you heard here, it was not my intentions to make her look bad. And none of this is my opinion anyway. I'm just led by the spirit. But there is some truth in my reading, okay? So I pray that Yasmin will be found safe and sound and on time.